showtime.
BSnBeer Media in association with STWF TV, the podcasting network. We present to you the Frenemies Fantasy Football Podcast.
That's right. We are back for week 3. I am your host, Dale. I got Tim with me. What's going on? And I got Kyle with me. What's up, Kyle?
What's up, everybody?
Yes. Man, another week in the books. We've had a whole bunch of different injuries come through from the last week there, man, and hope your teams are ready for this impact, and you're ready to pivot and do some things that can help you win, man. But
Pivot the
it's
couch.
been brutal.
Is it like pivoting the couch? Pivot?
Sort of. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
No, does never watch Friends, even though the show's frenemies.
Just
it's only
white people that do.
I don't have pivot here. So. I can't do pivot.
I hope you drafted well enough to pivot. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, for real, man.
If you're in redraft, it's hard pivoting. But I mean, the waiver wire, work the waiver wire, man.
Yep, for sure. Got to work that waiver wire, trades, whatever you got to do. So, man, let's start off with drinks, bro. Kyle, what you got?
Oh man, I'm going back to Red's apples.
Yes.
Although this one is strawberry. I thought I was drinking Red's apples.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm drinking Red's strawberry apples. Still, very bomb.
It's good. It's good. Very tasty. I really should actually try, like, just tasting the different flavors, to see if I can distinguish them, because they probably all taste alike, man. I'm telling you, and it's putting a different label on it.
You can, sometimes you got that variety pack you can buy, Reds or Angry Orchard.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right, but I never just like tested to see if I could, pick out which flavor is which.
Like a blind test.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
You just take off your glasses so you can't read the labels. Is that what you do, Dale?
Always a joke with this guy. Always a joke with this guy.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get into some news here. And again, most of the news. Wait, what?
What are you drinking?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Dang. Kyle's only one.
Yeah, I only went with Kyle. What are you drinking, Tim? How about that?
I asked you first. You know,
no, I'm always laughing.
Get your glasses on so you can hear me better.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm gonna show you the cool koozie I got on this one right here. This is my R2D2 koozie on the Twisted Tees. Okay.
Hold on, let me zoom in.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
It's kind of cool. You know.
I like it. Yeah. I like it. Okay. Well, I'm drinking lemonade and vodka again.
I'm starting to think that's BS.
Lemonade and vodka. It's all I got in the house right now, man.
That's like your kid's lemonade. You're fighting your son over who gets the last of the lemonade.
That's my lemonade because I buy it to mix with vodka. That's the reason I buy it. So, mine. Yeah. All right. Now we can continue with the show, right?
All right. Now we're good.
Okay. So again, most of the news is going to be about injuries. So that's all the news we get. And so we get injuries, gotta call the ambulance. So we got the ambulance coming out to take care of some of these players here. And let's get into it. We got Anthony Richardson, concussion. Jalen Waddle, concussion. Brandon Ayuk is going to be out tonight with some kind of injury. I don't remember what it was. Austin Eckler's got an ankle. He was out last week. He's going to be out this week. David Montgomery, he left the game early. He's going to miss 1 to 3 weeks with a thigh bruise. Saquon Barkley, ankle injury. He's going to miss 1 to 3 weeks. And you got to keep an eye out on Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's dealing with a toe injury. Marcus May has been suspended 3 games. And all of these players have been placed on IRs with various injuries. CJ Gardner-Johnson, Trayvon Diggs, and Buda Baker.
Yeah,
All of these guys injured like a mofo, and we need some help to
Who do we
deal
call?
with these injuries.
Who do we call when we need help?
Yeah, we've got to make that call, and that call is going to be to these guys. Call Tim and Bill. Call Tim and Bill. Call Tim and Bill. That's right. Rescue Rangers.
Rescue Rangers.
That's right.
Let's figure out what the hell we gonna do with all these injuries here, man.
What are we gonna do with sound bites when your fan breaks that you talk through? How are we gonna continue sound bites after that fan breaks?
I actually recorded that on my phone. Like, you sent me that Rescue Rangers idea. Like, damn, that's great. I better
What?
record this
Wait,
before I
wait.
forget.
Say that again. Say that again. You said something was great that I did. Did you hear that, Kyle?
The idea was a good
Pinch
idea.
yourself now, Tim. I don't know if this is real.
It was a good idea. So yeah, I recorded on my phone, sent it to myself, and boom, there you go.
All right. Excellent.
So what are we doing to fix some of these injuries here? Just pick something off the list here, Tim.
Oh man. Look, I got Amon-Ra St. Brown, so I'm just keeping my fingers crossed.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. This isn't turf toe, was it? It was just a toe injury.
It just said toe injury. Like, you don't know for sure.
Yeah, what's the difference?
Look, I hate turf toe.
Oh yeah.
Turf toes and hamstrings, man. They're like they're forever lingering injuries.
Yeah.
All
It
season. So what am I gonna do with Amon-Ra? I think I always mention that everything drops back to the running back. All right. And they were talking this week about getting Gibbs more involved with running some routes and stuff like that too. So kind of, I'm not saying that he can take over Amon-Ra at all, but Gibbs being able to do some pass catching stuff would help them out a lot. And,
I mean, but he's already having to fill in because of Montgomery being hurt, so he's going to be the primary back.
Yeah.
Even better. You're right on my point. There you go. But I don't think there's anybody else on the team. They talk about Josh Reynolds, but he's not. He's still questionable with some other injury that he's dealing with. But I just don't see anybody else on that team. It's going to be a crapshoot. Maybe Sam Laporta.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. I would say he'd be the number 2 pass catcher for. What do you think, Kyle?
I'm not sure what to do with that right now. I feel very uncomfortable with what's going on in Detroit, especially this week. Like, with Atlanta's stingy look to them, I just don't feel like anything's going to happen. That's going to be like a grind out game. I'm worried about, I don't have any Falcons players. Nobody drafts Falcons players, but I'm worried about that being like, and you see the total for that game is just so low. It's
Right.
I'm worried about anything that comes out of Detroit Atlanta game. Just stay away if you can. But I was one of those guys who had Montgomery go down, and Gibbs. That's a lot to put on the young kid just right out the gate, week 3. Like, primary back, 3 down back. I don't know about that. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about Saquon Barkley's injury? Because this could be a 3-week injury. So, are we really thinking Breida's gonna be the guy here?
I mean, Giants offense.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. It's
It's been
man.
bad.
I don't mind Breida. I think he's still probably young enough. I don't have his age. I know he's only been in the league a few years. He's not too seasoned. I like him. as far as the offense goes, you know, and Saquon, that difference between Saquon and Breida is pretty substantial. I feel like that's a huge gap. Barkley just can't stay healthy, man, and I hate to be, you know, one of those guys who drafts him and just, you know, just is plagued the whole season. You know, has this stud who just can't stay healthy. I hate that. It's tough.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're right. Breida, it's probably going to be Breida, but they did have Brightwell play. I think some last year.
Yeah.
And you know, before Breida came on this year, and Brightwell did pretty decent, but that was also a different Giants offense. You know, right now they're not really making things happen.
Oh my God, it's pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's been a lot of teams starting slow on offense this year. So,
and I would say we didn't get Chubb on here, by the way.
what?
Chubb?
Yeah, Nick Chubb. Yep, you're right.
But picking up Hunt would be a great. I think, you know, Hunt just got signed this week with the Browns, so most people probably burnt their waiver on Ford, and then you can sneak in the back door. You know, sneak in the back door when Daddy ain't looking and go see your honey. You know.
Okay, so let's talk about that, because I mean, Hunt hadn't been on the team, and Ford has. So you think after this week he comes in and pretty much gets most of the work?
Oh, I think he comes in and shares the work for sure.
Okay, all right.
You know, sorry, I'm holding my my tuna fish bowl over here, crazy. But like, yeah, I think that that after this week we're going to see Hunt come in and probably share, you know, 50-50 with Ford. If they liked Ford so much, then they wouldn't. He would have first part. If they liked Ford that much, he would have taken the job from Chubb. All right, and second, if they liked Ford that much to replace Chubb, then they wouldn't have gone and got Hunt right away. They'd have given Ford a chance.
Tim out. I mean, he's gonna beat out Nick Chubb.
Thank you.
I'm not saying that he's
me
going.
and Dale are on the same page here. Like,
thank you, Kyle.
If Ford was that good, he would have beat out Chubb. You know,
I mean,
but he
look,
didn't get the starting spot.
I don't think anybody's saying Ford is better than Chubb or anything like that. We just want the guy that's going to get the work and be able to the closest replicate Chubb's stats. Yeah. And we think Ford is going to get the opportunity because he's been the guy on the roster where Chubb coming off the street. They didn't re-sign him. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I guess my point is that Ford is not being afforded the opportunity because they already got Hunt. They already got Hunt without even giving Ford a week. You know, they didn't get Ford a week. They said, "Oh, fuck this, we're going to get Hunt." You know, yeah.
Okay.
You ever come over to somebody's house and their potluck ain't good? You know, you're like, "Fuck this, I'm eating after I leave." Yeah. All right. You know, I ain't eating here. You know, this don't even look good. You know, blueberries in the cobbler. You know, not even cobbler. Nels knows what I'm talking about. Blueberries in the mac and cheese. He's gonna give me crap for stupid white people recipes. You know, blueberries in the mac and cheese or something. He sends me all these recipes that like white people dream up, and it's all crazy crap. Like, you know, like Parmesan cream sauce on top of some kind of crazy toast. And I'm going, dude, what is this? I don't eat this either.
All right, Tim. Are you gonna go ahead and tell the story from Thursday?
Oh no, I ain't telling that story. I'm not telling that story now.
Come on, Tim.
I'm not ready for this. All right, we'll have to wait.
So Kyle, we're at Twin Peaks, and we're just Tim is talking to this lady next to him, right? And me and my friend Marvin, we're sitting next to each other across from him.
Yeah.
And we hear Tim say,
I'm talking to all four of them. Dale, Marvin, and her. And I'm already toasty at this stage, okay? All right, I'm already toasty.
Blame it on alcohol, Tim.
Blame it on alcohol. Yeah. Blame it on Jamie Foxx did it. I can too.
Yes, he did.
All right. So I looked over and I was talking to her about something, and because we're going, I was going to get another group of friends to go out, and I was inviting Dale and some other people, and I said, hey, you know what? Before we go, we'll all go to like my number one chicken place in town. All right, this is the
You said
best
best
chicken.
chicken place in town.
The best chicken
place
in Little Rock. The best chicken in Little Rock. And I'm looking at like the two black guys across the table, and they're looking at me like, damn, Timmy knows something, you know? And I'm going, it's the Mediterranean place right down the road. All right, look, they in their world it was all fried chicken. In Dale and Marvin's world, it was like fried chicken. They're looking at like the best fried chicken. In my world, I was just talking about chicken. So Dale and Marvin just bust out laughing because they're like the Mediterranean place. Oh my gosh, you know, and yeah, that's my
Kyle, if you hear somebody say they know the best place for chicken and then they said Mediterranean place, what are you gonna think?
Oh man, no. My mind also. I'm going straight to fried chicken.
Yeah,
are you?
And exactly. Louisiana, especially. God.
Yeah.
But I do want to throw out there that Mediterranean chicken. That sounds good, and I like where your head's at, Tim.
Hey,
I like the sound of that.
Look,
some chicken shawarma.
Yeah, it's chicken sheesh. It's the chicken sheesh at that place. The sheesh is on point, man. I'm telling you right now. You know, and yeah. But anyway, I got made fun of. I will forever now be made fun of for not. You know,
every time we get together now, this is gonna be the joke. Okay, we got a text group, and that's the joke too.
Timmy don't know fried chicken. It happens. I'm sorry.
Oh man. Yep. All right.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's get to our next segment here. And this is called Fold or Hold, just like in Texas Hold'em, right? Or poker, right? So are we gonna fold or hold on Justin Fields?
Dale, did you know there's a song about this?
Oh, what was it? Kenny Pickens or no? Not
Kenny Pickens, Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers.
No wind to hold him.
Okay,
Yes.
No wind.
Yes.
Did you know that song?
Yes, I have heard that song before.
All right, I
Great
just want to see.
So just looking at the first 2 weeks from Justin Fields. Finished with 15 points, finished with 16 points. It has not been good. Not the Justin Fields I knew last year.
Oh,
putting up points, racking up scoreboard, tearing teams up, But yeah, they're 0-2 now, and he's been playing awful.
Chicago Bears.
It's the Bears offense. Yes, I agree. It's the Bears offense. But last year he averaged just about 11 yards per attempt on his rush, and this year he's only attempted 13 total attempts, like total rushes. So, like, what's going on here with Justin Fields? So, should we fold him or hold him here, Tim?
Fold him. Fold him.
Shocking.
Yes, I love this, Dale. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for asking me. All right, because our rivalry about Justin Fields last year, first off, he's Chicago Bears. It's like me sitting here going, drop Fields per car.
Oh, both not good.
Yeah, we got a question there from Anthony Price here saying, should he drop Justin Fields for a car? So would you guys do that?
I mean, I'd drop Justin Fields for a used mop.
Stack of potatoes.
Yeah, it's like you guys playing Ritter.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And Ritter's not even as good as Justin Fields. He's better than Justin Fields, though. This season, was that stat line correct? He had 4 turnovers the last game, and then right before that, he had another 2 or 3.
I think was it
so
true?
He's got like 6 or 7 already.
He had 1 fumble in the first game,
2 in the second game,
one interception in the first game. And then he had 2 interceptions in the second game, 2 fumbles in the second game.
Like, let's just look at it like from an,
But those aren't fumbles lost. That was just for fumbles.
Oh, well.
So 2 interceptions is his turnovers.
Well, didn't he take like 6 sacks last game?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes,
I was watching a video, and they were, I think it was on Colin Cowherd, and he was talking about Fields is not working through his progressions fast enough. He's taking a full second longer on the play than he would what the play is designed to take. And yeah, I'd take Sam Howell.
Yep.
Wow.
Anthony.
And Howell's got the weapons too.
Yeah,
Like,
Anthony,
you have
I
to
would take Sam
factor
Howell
that
all
in.
year.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead, Kyle. Sorry.
Okay.
No, yeah. I mean, I'm totally on the same boat as you. Sam Howell with the weapons he has compared to Fields, and I mean, Fields has DJ Moore, and that's about it.
And I think Howell's going to be this year's Geno Smith. Well, last year's Geno Smith.
Oh, okay.
He's going to be that super secret guy that nobody knew about.
Yeah.
And did you see that stat too about Eric Bellamy? When he was on KC, they had the number one offense, and then Washington had the number like 508th offense, and then now KC's got the 22nd offense, and the Redskins got the Commanders got like the 7th best offense.
Oh,
I believe it. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Good stat there, Tim.
That's called looking at memes all day. You know, I get all my information from memes.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is news coming from memes. This
Decade
may not be right. Okay.
a decade old joke between Dell and I.
Let's go to our next player, and we're gonna stick with the Bears. DJ Moore.
Yes.
Fold or hold? DJ Moore.
Oh.
So let's look at his stats. The first week he finished with 2.5 fantasy points. Second week, 10 fantasy points. He got a lot more targets that second game. Still no touchdowns though. So are we confident that he will bounce back, or is it the fact that he's playing with Justin Fields, he will never bounce back?
Well, I mean, Justin Fields said the problem was coaching, right? So, like, you know.
Oh yeah,
he
did.
You saw him. He said, you know, what's the issue, man? Like, oh yeah, it might be coaching. It's like, oh man.
What I heard was he said they're giving him a lot of information to process.
Mm.
It still doesn't sound good to me.
Jeez,
I mean, they're from the quarterback.
Yeah.
Dude, so Justin Fields didn't just drive the bus over him; he drove a whole submarine over him.
Yes,
the coaching staff.
I mean, dude, like, goodness gracious.
I like Anthony Price. I like you.
Yeah.
Fold the whole Bears offense. Yes, that's what Anthony said.
They supposedly got raided by the FBI this week. You heard that too?
Yeah, and I think there's going to end up being some child porn stuff.
Oh,
they're saying like this coach is probably never going to coach again. So I think that's what it's going to end up being.
What are we talking about? What the hell?
Yeah,
I think it's like a defensive coordinator or maybe a defensive
DC
assistant, something like that.
Yeah, he should. There's probably a lot of things. If that's true, we're saying that's like accusations right now. We got to make like legally state those kind of things.
Yeah,
you know, but if that's true, there's probably going to be a lot of things that guy's not gonna do anymore. He's going to be spending a lot of time in jail.
Oh yeah.
You know, in the Army, they'll tell you this: when you go in Leavenworth, all right, and I don't know this, I got told this, all right, but when you go into military jail, military prison, you get there, there's a Snickers bar on your pillow. Yeah, and so when you get there, you got one or two things. You can either take the Snickers bar and eat it, all right, and then you're the bitch of the guy who left it for you, or you can choose to not eat it and be everyone's bitch. That's what's going to happen to this dude if he's in child porn. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ, the world we live in, man! I swear to God.
Yeah, yeah, for real. So yeah, do we see DJ Moore bounce back though from even though he's with Fields?
I honestly want to hold him though. I want to hold that, like, you know, that on the off chance that the Bears can like somewhat turn the offense around just a little bit, like, or aren't they bad enough to like be down like 20 points in the fourth quarter every now and again? Like, you know, those are some serious fantasy points, and like I feel like I might just exaggerate that, but like I realistically look for that shit. Like, are you going to be down 20 points in the fourth quarter, and are you going to be throwing the ball every single play for like 2 or 3 straight drives. Like it should be accounted for. Maybe that's just me, but like they are a terrible, terrible team. So let's just be real here. Like,
Garbage time points count, Dale. Kyle, sorry.
They do.
Look. For the stipulation, I've been drinking before the show started.
Good.
All right, so you're gonna get a great show out of me today.
All right, let's go to our next one. We have Rachaad White. Hold or hold for Rachaad White. His first 2 weeks, first week, 5 points, which was 39 yards rushing, 10 yards receiving. And the second week, 16 fantasy points, which was 73 yards rushing and 30 yards receiving, 1 touchdown rushing. So what do we think about Rachaad White?
I like those targets that he's getting receiving the ball like that, and just like immediately sticks out to me. Just a couple the first game, and that first game, a 2017 game, that's that's a dogfight. That's an NFL game, going back and forth with defenses swinging. I want to hold this for sure. I feel like the Bucs defense is playing well enough to keep them in games to where you need, to churn out some yards. You need to, really pound it with your back. And he's the number 1 lead back. I feel like he impresses me more and more every time I see him. With the exception of that week 1, just kind of bummer. Dude, I like what I'm seeing. I'm holding him. That's me.
I like
it.
And
that stings. That stings to say that about an NFC South rival, but straight up, yeah, I'm holding it for sure.
Okay. I agree with you on that too. By the way, I want to hold on to Rachaad White another couple of weeks before. But if not, who are we looking at? Who do you think is next man up, Kyle?
I don't have anybody that I like.
Because the big thing I heard from Tampa, and this was in the offseason, they have 1 special back, and the rest of them are just contributors.
Yeah, they're practice squad call-ups, essentially.
Rachaad White is the special back.
Yes.
Yeah, you can take it how you want, but he's starting, so I'm going to assume he's a special one.
No, yeah, I think he is. I think he's proved it. I think towards the end last year and that last week,
I'm loving this whole segment because they're mostly Dale's dudes.
He just went down the line. Should I hold this guy? Should I fold?
He's like, look, I got the people from.
Let me pull up my fantasy team and all the guys that I don't know what's going to happen, so I can get Tim's advice. Get Tim's advice and Kyle's advice on the show.
Oh, you saw where I got the things from. Shoot, I didn't just come up with this stuff. All right.
Yeah, lies. Tell him, Kyle.
I don't know, man.
So next thing you're gonna blame me for what's going on with the Pick'em League or whatever. That's what he's gonna do next.
I forgot to join. Damn it.
Oh, Tim.
Tim, man.
Suck.
Well, that's the good thing about it, man. They dropped your 2 lowest scores, man. You still got time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some time, but you ain't got much more now.
Yeah, you better get on that right now.
I'm logging in.
There you go.
All right. Well, hey, let's start looking at some matchups for the week here.
And now let's look at this week's matchups.
All right, we got this week's matchups here. Hold on, why can't I get my thing right again? Oh well. So, let's see. The first matchup we've got is the Los Angeles Chargers, and they're going to Minnesota here. Let's see. Minnesota is a 1-point favorite. 54 is the total. So, Kyle, we're starting off with the Chargers. We got Justin Herbert coming in QB5. Minnesota, they have allowed the 14th highest yards per attempt and the 10th highest passer rating from quarterbacks. Do you think with the emergence of Keenan Allen, I mean, like Keenan Allen's just been doing his thing.
Mhm.
And even though he's old, and even though they said he was injury prone, he's still leading. Well, he's about wide receiver number 6 in fantasy. He's getting like 25% of the target share. Do we believe in what we're seeing from Keenan Allen this year?
Yes, I want to say yes so bad. And I mean, like that's right now, week 3. Yeah, I'm gonna say hell yeah.
Right.
And then week 6, God knows, if he's still playing by then. But yeah, man, they look like studs. Chargers offense is just like perennial, like every year, and especially with Herbert getting that big old contract. Man, I love their squad right now. They are, and that 54 total for this game just gets me just gets me a little amped up.
Yeah.
I like it.
Joshua Kelly, he comes in ranked as the running back 17. So with Eckler out again for this week with the ankle injury, Kelly's going to be the primary back. Last week, he only had 39 yards, no touchdowns, didn't really get much work in the passing game. Will we see more from Kelly this week to maybe take some pressure off of Justin Herbert?
I mean, you hope so. I don't think he's on the same level as Eckler, but I feel like it's also based on the offense and the way it's ran. If he does his job, runs the routes the way he's supposed to, he can have a great day like Eckler does every, week in, week out. But I'm not sure he's on the same level as Eckler.
Mm-hmm.
But he can definitely. I like to, I hope you handcuffed him. If you didn't, you're stupid like me. But this week, if you could have picked him up off waivers, if you were like just this genius who knew that Eckler was going to go down week 1, and you picked him up, great. I expect big things out of him though, for sure.
Okay. Let's go to the Minnesota side of things. Kirk Cousins coming in ranked QB6. I mean, this is a huge move in the rankings. I'm hearing like Kirk Cousins, he's stepping on the gas through 2 weeks, sprinting like he's going to a Kohl's sale.
What's he getting at Kohl's, man?
Well, that was, that joke was from last year though too, because all the shirts he wore.
Yeah.
And I think, was it the QB show?
Yes,
on Netflix?
The QBs. Yeah.
His wife was like,
wife dresses him.
Yeah, we shop at Kohl's.
See, this is why you watch the shows all the way through, like God.
Yeah. His wife dresses him, man. He started going viral with that shirt.
Yeah.
His wife is on Twitter like, what's wrong with it? I don't think that's wrong with it.
I expected a Ryan Fitzpatrick move, when Fitzpatrick came out with the jacket,
the chains and everything. Yeah.
He's like, nothing I'm wearing right now is mine except for the chest hair.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's indeed. So, but yeah, Kirk Cousins has been balling, man. Like, are we gonna believe this? Like, he's really gonna be like the QB6 on the week?
Hey, look, this is the thing on Kirk Cousins.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's why I trade him. I learned, players, just like they're all human, just like all the rest of us, right? He don't play well in prime time.
Okay.
He never plays well in prime time. He doesn't play well in clutch. He doesn't play well, he's not that quarterback, man. So I don't expect this game to be him to be doing well in the game, because at like third quarter, somewhere in that range, he's gonna go, oh shit, I'm on primetime TV. I'm gonna drop it. It's gonna fail.
When is this game? What are you talking about primetime? Is this another? There's 2 Monday night games, right?
Right.
Is this that second Monday night game? What are you talking about primetime? Is it Sunday night?
Kyle, I've been drinking. All right.
This game is actually at noon.
Oh,
yeah,
it's not primetime. He is threatening QB1 right now. QB1, okay? Against the Chargers, you see that 54 total. The Chargers defense with Brandon Staley, I don't know what he's doing. Like he's getting so much heat though.
Mhm.
God, you score 50+ points in the first couple weeks and you're 0-2. First time it's ever happened in NFL history, dude. Like their defense is killing me, which is great if you got Kirk Cousins like me.
Yeah.
He's gonna be QB1 this week, man. Watch
Yeah.
out. Just saying.
What about how do you feel about Alexander Madison, Dale?
Oh,
Well,
Oh, that was a sore subject, right?
with Madison, getting I'm sorry, with the Minnesota Vikings trading for Akers, I'm assuming at the very least they're going to split the workload after this week. So we'll see what's going to happen. But Madison has been disappointing the first 2 weeks, and just from what we've seen from him previously, filling in for Cook, he hasn't looked the same. It just hadn't been the same. So
He don't like it when the pressure's on. Prime time.
yeah, it's one thing to come up, be the backup quarterback coming to the game and do good, or backup running back coming to the game and do good, and being the feature guy when they're preparing for you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
So you think
All right.
Akers is going to take over?
I at the least it's going to be a time split. So
Yeah. Gotcha.
So yeah.
I think it's a coin flip, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I personally will never forgive Akers for week 1 last year. Week 1 last year, he comes out there playing the Bills. They get smoked at home, and he gives me 3 yards. And I think it was 3 yards on 3 carries, something like that. It was 3 yards, man.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll never forgive him.
Sean McVay didn't
maybe week like 10 plus, maybe I'll see him on waivers, but no, I'm not a fan.
It's got to be a personal issue between him and McVay, because there's no way you just let just trade this guy. They almost sent him home last year and all this kind of stuff. It's been crazy for him.
He hit on McVay's girlfriend.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what it was. Man. All right, let's pick this game. The Chargers are at Minnesota. Minnesota's a 1-point favorite. Tim, who you got?
Wow, dude. Gosh, this is hard.
It's at 12 o'clock, Tim.
It's at 12 o'clock?
12 o'clock.
I'm going Kirk Cousins on noon all day. He just got out of church. He's like, he's got the Sunday drive going on. He's like doing his thing. He's like the white of wild white people, and so, yeah, I'm going to go Kirk Cousins then.
All right, Kyle, who you got?
I got the QB1 of the week. Kirk Cousins himself. You're going to see him with all them chains on his neck. No, man. Give me the Vikings. Chargers, they're going to just continue to struggle, and they're going to fire Staley like, I don't know, week 6, 7. Like, it's going to be rough,
Yeah.
Wow. Predicting firing. Can you bet on it?
And week 3? Could you?
What odds I get on it? Depends.
We need a beer bet. Is that a beer bet?
Was that a beer bet? I mean, I gotta have a long shot. No. If I was gonna beer bet it, I would say at least week 8.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it? Is that it?
So you're gonna beer bet me?
That you beer betting?
Yes, but if he gets fired before week 8, somebody's got to drink a beer on your end.
No, that's Dale. He's
What?
the host.
You can drink a twisted tea. We'll count it.
Nah, Dale's got like pink lemonade with like a shot of Sprite in it.
Yeah, you can't beer
a
bet
shot
that.
of Sprite. What are you talking about? A shot of Sprite? Said vodka.
This is the frenemies. We could do something different. I could, do like a shot of tequila for a shot of vodka, something like that. All
right.
I got the tequila in the fridge. So.
All right. So what are you saying? You saying he's going to be fired before week 8?
Man, like I just really see them like continuing to struggle, and like you pay Justin Herbert so much money, he's still playing really well. But like Staley is a defensive guy, and when your defense is just getting torched week in, week out, which I really think is going to happen this week. I think Minnesota's going to come and they're going to play well. I don't know how much Akers is really going to help, but they don't even really need him. They got Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson. Like they're going to be like just exploding off the page. They're coming back home. They need a win. I see the Vikings just like rolling through them. And that's not going to look good for Staley, man. Not going to look good.
Okay.
All right. So if he gets fired before we're going week 7, before week 7, I'll take a shot.
Okay. Yeah.
Afterward, it's all you. Or if he
Yeah.
doesn't,
Week 8, if he still has a job,
you're taking a shot.
it's Jose Cuervo Silver. It's in my freezer right now. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, that's like a month away, man. The Cuervo should be gone by then.
Dude, it's Cuervo. If we had Craig on here, he'd tell you that we're not Cuervo people. I mean, it is silver. I'm not drinking gold. Forever gold tequila. Just like hell no.
I agree.
Silver or die. So.
All right, we're doing it.
But I'm with it. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. I typed it up. The
Oh.
Chargers coach will be fired before week 7.
No. I said before week 8. So
Week
if he
8,
gets
I'm
fired after
Okay.
the game, if he gets fired after week 7, how about that?
After week 7.
I still get, I mean, if the Vikings put up like 40-something points on him, like it might be sooner than expected. So, like he is hot seat, bro.
There we go.
All
I
right.
wrote it down. That's the beer.
So, if Cousins did come out looking like Fitzmagic, after that show, how much chest hair would he have? A rating of 1 to 10, Kyle.
I mean, we already seen him with the chains on. He's nothing on Fitzpatrick, bro. Like nothing.
Yep.
Oh, we saw him on the plane, didn't we?
Like I got the chest hair, bro. Like come on now.
Mhm.
He's got
there.
like a little patch in the middle. Is that what he had?
I don't
Oh,
even think it was that. Yeah.
All right. Well, my pick, and I am going to also pick Minnesota minus the 1. So everybody get your glasses and drink up. All right. So let's go to the next game. And we have Denver. I think this is going to Miami. Let's see. Let me make sure.
Yeah, it's at Miami.
Yeah, Denver at Miami.
It's in Miami.
And the total 48 points. Miami is a 6.5 point favorite. Let's start off on the Denver side here. And Russell Wilson, QB 17 this week. He looks like he might be back and he's ready to cook. So Russell Wilson right now, as it stands, he's a top 5 fantasy quarterback. Tim, do you believe in Russell Wilson?
Man, no. No.
Who the hell said he was top 5?
Who said he's ready to cook?
Like, I'm looking at the fantasy results, and he's top 5.
No.
I mean, that
2
total's
weeks.
not even that high. That's only a 48 total.
Look, did you
Regardless,
hear,
it is what it is.
did you hear Sean Payton say that he was going to give him some crayons on the field?
Oh, that's what Sean Payton said?
Mm-hmm. He said, I'm going to give him some crayons and something to color with on the field. Because that's what he's basically saying when he came out and said, like, we're gonna if we have to go to the wristband, we'll go to the wristband. Did you hear that whole like conversation?
No.
Sean Payton had with the reporters?
No, I didn't.
No, he was saying, look, he was displeased. You didn't. This is your old coach, man. Why do I know more about this dude?
Yes,
I
exactly.
don't follow Denver.
Shun that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Damn.
I am not a Broncos fan.
Look, Sean McVay was in the news, and talking to reporters and whatever, and he like, what was he saying? He's saying we're taking too long to get the plays ready. We burned 2 times outs in the first half, and I'm not used to doing this. He's basically like, this guy should be way better than this. talking about Russ Wilson, And so like you're coming out telling me Russ ready to cook. I'm going, I don't know, dude. McVay's not too. I mean, I'm sorry, Peyton's not too happy with him, and he threatened to go to the damn. He told reporters he's ready to go to the daggum wristband. I see the numbers, Dale.
I mean, just do what you do. I'm just looking at this. That's all I'm doing.
I'm going to throw this at you. I want to throw this at you.
Okay.
All right. Who's the second one right there? I just want to read that real quick.
Oh, Jesus.
The
Okay.
second one on this list.
That's a good point.
Jordan Love. That's right.
Point.
Number 2, Jordan Love. I had to throw that because Green Bay, all the way. But look, last year I told you something about some crappy quarterback you were like, enjoying. All right, and then just on this show earlier, you had to bring him up. Do I fold him or hold him? Well, of course, Tim's right. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Sure.
Maybe you're not good at this.
So that means Jordan Love is a top 2 quarterback. So,
well, I'm just saying Russell Wilson ain't what he's supposed to be. I took that second. I took that second to soak up some Jordan Love.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I just feel like, comparing Russell Wilson to Drew Brees, who Sean Payton had for literally like, what was it, like a decade? Let's not forget, though, that last year that Sean Payton was coaching the Saints, it wasn't Drew Brees. It was what, Taysom Hill and a mixture of Jameis, whoever it was. It was not Drew Brees. So that last year, like, they're still getting the plays in, faster than Russell Wilson. And these are like, I don't get that. I don't know why he would say that. Like, after everything they've been through this offseason with that whole, like, Nathaniel Hackett and Peyton, like, criticizing him and saying all this shit. Like, why would you come out and then do that to your own quarterback?
Well, some of these things are repeating. They were tying that back to some of these things that were repeating what Pete Carroll was saying about Russell Wilson too, and that was he's only Anthony. I like this guy. I like Anthony more. The more he talks, the more I like him. But no, they're part of the statement was they were tying the stuff that Peyton was talking about to Russell whenever he was on the Seahawks as well. And that they threatened to go to the wristband, and Russ was like that. He was like putting his foot down, like, I'm not going to be treated like a child, which is like where the crayons came from.
Gotcha.
Wow.
That's like what rookie quarterbacks do, the wristband. Young quarterbacks.
This is week 2, week 3 that he's already coming up. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look it up.
All right. So then you're not high on Jerry Jeudy or Cortland Sutton then, right?
I mean, if you're asking me, I'm actually higher on Jeudy. Somebody brought up a good point. They were trying to shoot me a trade. I forget who they're even trying to get. And I'm super hesitant. I don't want to trade anything in the first 2-3 weeks. Like, that's ridiculous.
I like it.
Stick with your guys for a minute and then let it play out. Like, worst case scenario, you're 0-4. And then, then cross that bridge when you get there, dumpster fire, make whatever trades you got. Jerry Jeudy last year, towards the end of the season, got hot. Him and Russ had this connection that they were on the same page, and Jeudy was coming up at the end of the season last year. So there's that chance that they still have that connection. They still come up and they still, have something, valuable. It's not promising, but I will say that about Jeudy. Not 100% sure on Sutton. I love his skill and his ability. So it's a possibility, but if we were going to go with one, I think it's for sure Jeudy and that connection between him and Russ. And that's the only thing I'm counting on. They can get it together like they did towards the end of the season last year. So,
I like it. I'm with you on the Jerry Jeudy as Russ's favorite target right now. He usually likes his tight ends also too. Isn't that right, Dale?
Yeah.
Russell Wilson, I mean,
yeah.
He will end up using these random tight ends, but
last year it was Golchich.
Right.
This year, not 100% sure. How do you say it? Golchich?
Yeah, Golchich. He got hurt, but he'll be back sometime.
What's his Chigo? What's his
Okongu?
Oh yeah. I'm not even gonna try.
That dude. Yeah.
I thought it was Tennessee though.
No, I didn't think you get traded. So who's the tight end one in Denver?
It's Troutman.
It's what?
It's Troutman.
That's not promising.
Troutman. Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, they.
I forgot he went over there.
I forgot that Sean Payton's trying to pull all these old Saints players over to his fucking squad. Him and Lutz can hang out together on the weekend, man.
So what's going to happen if he trades for Michael Thomas?
He's not going to trade for Mike Thomas. It's not happening. So.
Hey, yo.
All right. Let's go to the Miami side. Okay. If you tell me Tua hadn't been balling, I don't know what's wrong with you. Okay.
Oh.
I saw a clip from on ESPN, and they were talking about how fast they get rid of the ball there. And just looking at that clip, it's a lot of predetermined throws based off the motion and what this guy does based off that motion. And then boom, once Tua gets a snap, the ball's gone because he already knows where to go with the ball. The Miami's offense, like their design, I think they're ahead of everybody in the NFL right now, especially when you're dealing with young quarterbacks, because they're making this game really simple for them. And that's why I believe they have so much production on the offensive side of the ball. You got guys like Tyreek Hill just putting up video game numbers, and I mean it's just amazing what they do, man. It's all based off of what they're reading off the pre-snap motion. So yeah, that being said, Tyreek Hill's wide receiver 3. Last week he got 5 receptions, 40 yards, and a touchdown. That was pretty much say that was a down week for him, but he still performed.
Yeah, oh yeah. He's doing cheetah things. Like even on his worst week, like he's still, 5 catches, 40 yards, and a touchdown. Like I can survive with that. Like I can still have the rest of my squad pull up and I'm gonna win that game because he didn't give me just like this absolute dud. Like like he just looks great, and I love like what they have on offense. I love the relationship that McDaniels and Tua have. Like I don't know if y'all saw that video from last season where he's talking to Tua. McDaniel goes, "Did you see your form in high school?" And they're just like, he's just like totally clowning on him. And like I love that chemistry. I love the camaraderie between the two of them. Like a la like Drew Brees, Sean Payton-esque, but funnier, because McDaniel's this like clown. He cracks me up. Man. Tyreek, I scooped him up a couple times, first round pick, so I'm happy.
Yep. Look, just a kind of a game nugget here. Denver likes to blitz a lot, and Tua has been destroying the blitz so far this season. He has like the highest passer rating when it comes to beating the blitz. So let's keep an eye on that, and let's go ahead and pick this game, man. We've got Denver at Miami. Miami is a 6.5 point favorite. Kyle, who you got?
Yeah, man, give me Miami. Totally digging it. It's not like that I hate Sean Payton and I hate the Broncos.
Yeah.
But I'm finding myself actively rooting against them. So let's go Miami. I see them winning easy. At least a touchdown. At least cover the points.
All right. What about you, Tim?
First, I want to say sorry for saying you're bad at this. You're not bad. I just beat you. I just beat you a lot. You're really good. That when I said that earlier, but now I'm still picking Miami. By the way, because I don't think Russ can cook. If you include heating stuff up in the microwave, Russ can cook.
Oh,
all right.
Oh,
if you're one of those people,
if you include making cereal,
look, what do you mean? I cooked this frozen pizza. Like that's Russ can cook. Just what are we cooking?
All right. Well, let's see. Who am I picking? I am going to go Miami minus the 6.5. And so, with that being said, everybody get your glass.
Oh,
and they get to the thing and drink up.
Look at there.
Back to back. Ooh, wow. We're on a roll today.
Yeah, that scares me.
That is weird. All right, are we all we're gonna pick the same team on the next one?
No, this
It scares
one I can see us having issues on. This last game I feel like might be a problem for this specific group.
There might be some bias.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let me get to Sharon. Come on.
Ooh.
Got some problems here.
Who's Sharon? She sounds hot.
Sharon from Little Rock. That's Dale from last season. Dale had Sarah from Little Rock coming. I was thinking about her today. I was like, damn, I'm gonna hear something from Sarah again somewhere.
All right, a big game. New Orleans going to Green Bay. Green Bay is a 2-point favorite. The total here is 42. Tim, we're gonna start on the Green Bay side.
Yeah.
With your love for Jordan Love.
That's right.
He
the
is
love
ranked
master.
QB 18. Low passing volume from him so far.
8 passes a game.
Kind of been seeing some coaches kind of play it close to the vest here.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Jones is iffy. He did practice today, but he's still dealing with a hamstring injury. What do you expect to see from Green Bay?
A W.
Okay.
A win.
All right.
It's I mean, I can't do what am I supposed to do? It's my team. Like I'm in a spot here. I'm on the Saints podcast, and my team is playing y'all. So like I can't say y'all gonna win. That's just not gonna happen. You know. But we are like stupid efficient on the pass. You know, it's supposed to be that way.
Yeah.
It's meant to be that way. LaFleur's wanting efficiency on the pass more than anything. Now, of course, if Jones is out, then you know I'm looking at Dylan and what's our third guy is Emmanuel Wilson. Barely know this guy, and I'm a Packer fan.
Mm-hmm.
So, but AJ Dillon's got massive quads. I don't know if you ever heard of those. Of his massive quads.
Like Saquon quads?
Like, yeah, you should look up AJ Dillon's quads. All right, like it's like a thing. And so you know, it's it is what it is. But of course, we got Romeo Doubs here. He's been pretty hot this last time. But yeah, I think he was hurt for a couple of weeks. Wasn't he hurt last week? I think he was out.
For sure, Christian Watson has been out.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to remain out as well. I did see some spots from Jalen Reed. He showed up a little bit. You know, it's really hit and miss with the passing game because there's not a lot of volume out there in the Green Bay passing game. So, but I to say a rookie has shown up the past couple of weeks. I mean, he has definitely done that. So that's positive for Green Bay.
So I also saw a stat, you know, this is a Derek Carr stat, but like they only from the Raiders, I don't think he ever won a game that under 21 points or something. What was the defense held the opposing team to under 21 points, but he's 2-0. Oh no, scoring less than 21 points. But I think you are 2-0 with scoring less than 21 points right now.
Right.
Yep. That's
Yeah. I know the talking point coming in for Derek Carr was, you know, he never really had a good defense to play with. So yeah, that's why he lost so many games there too. So
and Carr definitely has the long game, the long pass going on and stuff.
Oh, for sure.
Compared to Love, you know, but you know, the total being 42, I'm expecting this game to be like stupid close. 21-24.
Yep.
Green Bay.
All right.
Damn it.
Here we go. All right, let's go to the Saints side of things, Kyle. Derek Carr comes in ranked QB 20. Green Bay, the pass defense, they haven't been pushover, ranking 18th in yards per attempt, and they've been holding passers to the 7th lowest passer rating so far, but they can be beat deep. And Derek Carr likes to throw the ball deep, especially to Shaheed and Olave. Olave leads the team with a 30% target share. Lots of those are deep targets, 6 of them, matter of fact. And Shaheed has gotten 4 deep targets. So do you see the Saints bombing it out all day long on the Packers?
I mean, I would hope so. Like, they're proving that they can, be beat deep. Like, they played Justin Fields and then Desmond Ritter, who are not, they're not top tier quarterbacks. Like, they played, pretty low competition. Their defense hasn't had an offense that had a Olave, Michael Thomas, Rashid Shaheed, like 3 playmakers you have to account for. Like, when you have Jare Alexander, like that dude, man, he's a stud. He's a Lattimore shutdown quarter type. Like, he plays every week in and out. I just, if you have Alexander on one of those 3 guys, I just feel like our weapons are too much. Michael Thomas, he's not going to be that deep threat. But Olave and Shaheed 100% are. So I kind of think he just has to play it where, find Alexander on the field and, just press the other guys. Just press whoever else is open because those 2 guys are going to be open. Like, let's just face it. I mean, I know I'm biased and everything, but Shaheed and Olave against a team that can't defend the deep ball, like, good Lord. Like, think about this,
Yep. The only thing to make this even better is if we get some production from the running game, and I don't mean Taysom Hill. I mean an actual running back, like Tony Jones Jr., who comes in ranked running back 42. But we also have Kendre Miller, who's going to be seeing his first regular season action. He's going to be ranked running back 40. Do we expect to see good things from these 2 guys?
I mean, give it to him. Like, Kendre Miller, I'm like so excited to watch. Finally, he's ready to go. He's healthy. Like, we really need somebody to step up this game. That last game that Kamara's not playing. I know that Taysom was our leading rusher last game, but it was only like 9 carries. Like, he's just that breakout player, like that wildcat offense type dude. But man, like, I'm getting antsy just like thinking about Miller and coming in, having his first career carries. Like, let's see how it goes. Like, I'm like so anxious. I love everything about it. I think it's hilarious that Tony Jones Jr. scores us 2 touchdowns last week, and then he's ranked behind the running back on his own team who's never taken a snap. I think that's hilarious, bro. But yeah,
that's
thank
true.
God he's coming back, man.
That's true. Yep. So, Kendre Miller, prove me wrong. Let's go out here and lead this backfield, please. So let's get this win. So let's go ahead and pick this game. New Orleans is at Green Bay. Green Bay is a 2-point favorite. I'm rolling with the Saints. Who that? Tim, who you got?
Come on, man. I think we should make it a beer bet on this game.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right. If you guys lose, you both take a shot. If Green Bay loses, I'll take a shot. We're just passing. I've been drinking today. We're just passing out all the shots. Shots.
All right, Green Bay versus New Orleans. We'll do that.
Yeah,
and if you lose, you gotta take 2 shots.
No, I said 1. I said 1.
It's only fair, man.
Do you really want me with 2 shots? That's the problem.
I mean, we want to have a good show, so yeah.
You want me drinking too much all the time?
All right. Well, who's your pick, Tim?
Green Bay, man. Come on, dude.
Definitely picking Green Bay. Okay.
I'm picking Green Bay.
All right. I thought you were smarter than that. Okay.
All right.
All right, Kyle. Who's your pick?
Man, I'm not super optimistic about it. Like, it's going to be a tough game. Going into Lambeau, it's always tough. They look, pretty decent the last couple of weeks. But they played the Bears and the Falcons, 2 pieces of trash, garbage, pieces of shit. Screw that. Go Saints. We're going to go to Lambeau. We're going to win. Cheers to that, bro.
That's right. You clowns freaking lost to the Falcons last week. We're not going to lose to y'all.
Damn you.
Oh.
Falcons. Jesus.
Freaking clowns.
Have you played the Falcons yet?
No.
Okay. All right.
All we're going to do is put Taysom in and we're going to beat them. So
it's magic.
That's it.
Oh.
All right. So that's going to wrap things up for the show today. We do appreciate all of the questions and everything we got. I did not get to every single start sit question because we got a show. So,
all right. I got to, before we log off, I got to give a shout out.
Yeah.
This time next week when we do our show, my son will have turned 1 year old. So shout out to my son.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna have a little pizza party this weekend for him and celebrate him finally hitting that first milestone.
So it's been a year since you verified everything works.
No.
I mean, no, before him, you didn't know everything worked.
Yes.
You just
As far
assumed
as-
it
as
all
far as
worked.
Procreation, yes. It's been
Like,
a year.
now you're like, oh, I do know. It's been 1 year that I know everything works.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
that's true. But
Yeah.
it works from what I see, you know.
What do you see?
As far as procreation type deal, I don't know if it works.
It works from everything I see.
I'm just eyeballing it, man, you know.
that's great.
Oh, dang. That's great.
That's great. That's great. All right, everybody, enjoy your week 3. We'll be back next week. And there's one last thing I will leave you with.
I hate you guys so very, very much.
And we out.
Remember to follow us on social media at BSnBeer Media. Also, smash the like button on YouTube and share with friends.